right, everyone, and welcome back to Learning Hacks. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to multiply a whole number and a decimal. Pretty simple process here. Some students get intimidated by it because they have a decimal, right, and it's a new skill, but it really is quite simple. All right, before I begin, I want to say drop a like, drop a sub. All that cheesy YouTube stuff really does help the channel grow, and it's awesome. I really like seeing you like the videos. It's helpful. It just helps me know that I'm doing a decent job with these videos. So if you like what you see, if you find it helpful, drop a like, drop a sub, do all that YouTube cheesy stuff. Okay, so when we have a whole number and a fraction, here's the trick. We're really going to multiply it like any other number, and we're going to delete our decimal in our minds. That's what I tell my students, just delete it in your head, and we'll put it back in there at the end. Let me go ahead and demonstrate this for you. All right, so we have 3.65 times 2. Well, what I'm going to do is multiply like any other fraction, or excuse me, any other multiplication problem here. All right, I'm going to do 2 times 5, which is 10. I'm going to do 2 times 6, which is 12, plus the 1 would be 13. All right, then I have 2 times 3, which is 6, plus the 1 that I carried, which would be 7. All right, now here's the kicker here. All right, I need to count how many little jumps I start over here and how many jumps do I have to get to my decimal point, or how many numbers. 1, 2, 2 numbers. So now I need to put that dude back on my answer, 2 numbers or 2 jumps. So 1, 2. Your teacher may not want you to make the little jumps. They may tell you 2 place values, tenths and hundredths, or 2 numbers. That's fine. Anything, but you got to put it back there in the right spot. If you put it there in the wrong spot, which is something common you'll see, you'll jack up your answer and you'll have 73 instead of 7.3. So some number sense coming in there, you can review your answer and it's pretty straightforward. Now, I have another problem here that is larger. All right, don't worry that it's bigger. You'll have more steps, but the principles are going to be the same. You're going to delete it in your brain, the decimal point that is, delete the decimal point in your brain and multiply it like any other multiplication problem. All right, so we have 4 times 3, which is 12. 3 times 1, which is 3, plus the 1 that I carried, which would be 4. All right, 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 3 is 9, plus the 1 that I carried would make it 11. 3 times 4 is 12, plus the 1 would be 13. Okay, now let's count our number of jumps, bloop, 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 that we went to get to the decimal point. It helps make sound effects. If you don't, you may get it wrong. Just kidding. All right, so you can count the number of jumps, bloop, 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 or you can count the numbers or the place value. Your teacher may say different things. All right, so 3 jumps, 3 numbers, 3 place values. So we got to go to our answer. 1, 2, 3. Put that dude right there. Again, some common errors that you'll see is you may put the decimal point in the wrong place value, and that will jack up your answer. So again, use some number sense there, and it'll really help you out. Pretty simple. Don't let it intimidate you. You got it. If you can multiply a 5-digit number times 3 or a 3-digit number times 2, you can do the same thing. All right. Hope this video helped you. If you found it helpful, drop a like, drop a sub. Again, that YouTube stuff really is nice. I know everybody says it on YouTube, but they mean it, and I do too.